that I would get this far or spit this hard. Can I testify? I need a witness, Lord. Tryna stack my chips with the quickness, boy. Saying what they gon' do, but that shit just noise, yeah. Even under pressure, never switch my poise. When I leave the earth, they gon' miss my voice. Throw my hood up in pictures, nigga, it's my choice. You would think I'm from the shy, got a illa noise like maybe.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Talk That Talk, and we're here with
Maya,
Danny,
and Lissa.
and today we have a special guest.
Rock Gang Will, man, live in the flesh, man.
Well, he's a local artist in Savannah, and we'll just be chopping it up with him today.
all right, Will. So just tell us a little bit about who you are and just what you do.
I'm a music artist. I do a lot of things though, I recently just finished school for cybersecurity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I had actually took some time away from rap to get like everything together in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but now we back full-fledged on the music.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Period.
You just graduated, so what do you plan on doing with your degree?
Really, I got a certification, but it's not the same as a degree. But in cybersecurity, a degree don't really matter. It's about the certifications. But what I want to do with it is become a ethical hacker. I plan to go further into the field. It's a certification I want to get called an ETA certification.
Okay.
I'm a hacker. Yeah.
A hacker.
Yeah.
Ethical hacker.
Yeah, I like how you had said ethical.
Gotcha.
So they know you ain't doing it for bad.
That's cool.
The reason I chose cybersecurity though is because it'll be able to keep me stable while I do the music. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to work from home. A lot of artists think it's something wrong with having a job while you trying to do the music, but don't be out here being no broke rapper.
Yeah, I love that.
So my thing is, where do ethical hackers work at? Like, what do they do?
Well, like, so what an ethical hacker, it's a certification, and what you could do with the certification is become something called a penetration tester, and what you would do is like every business got a security infrastructure, and what you would do is like test the strength of the security infrastructure by trying to hack into it, and then tell them all the deficiencies with it, and they'll get it fixed, and people get paid to do that.
That actually sounds fun.
Okay, so what was your inspiration behind your recent project?
My recent project, so this recent project that I did is called I Got a Story to Tell too, and the first one, I Got a Story to Tell, I really got inspired to do a whole project off of a Biggie song called I Got a Story to Tell.
Okay.
Like I really like the storytelling element of like hip hop.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to a lot of my music, you'll hear that in a lot of my music, like storytelling, because I love to do that, and I love it in hip hop. I love listening to it. So really kind of like Biggie, but like I always been like a storyteller, so I wanted to do like a whole project, like just storytelling,
Yeah.
I could really see that in your, because that's the exact thing. When I heard it, I was like, it sounds like he's telling a story, and it's like in a poetic way. So I really like that. I think that's cool. I feel like too many rappers don't do that. They kind of just talk about like money and whatever, material things.
Yeah.
So I like that you're basically like, telling about yourself.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, me and Danny just talked about that. Like we were saying, like we really appreciated that. It was actually something to listen to. It just wasn't like a bunch of words that just rhyme. Like you actually had something to say. So with a lot of new music, I found it hard to like get through a whole project, but I was actually able to listen to the whole thing. So yeah, that was good.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
That's how I be with all his music. I like listening to his music because it's just like you said, that story, that poetic way. Like it's like you kind of putting yourself in it and like trying to like understand what he like getting a feel of what he's saying.
It's crazy that you say that. That's another thing. Like when I would listen to like a lot of hip hop coming up, like because I listen to y'all know I listen to a lot of everything, and like a lot of rappers like a Big L or like a Tupac or like even going way back like Slick Rick, like when you listen to their stories, like it feel like you in the car with them, or even Ice Cube, it was a good day. Like it felt like you sitting right there next to him, and he telling you the story, and I wanted to like get that same feeling.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's the vibe I get.
For sure. It's definitely refreshing because, like you said, it's relatable. We be listening to music nowadays. It sounds good, but it's like I can't really relate with what they're saying, or they're saying some crazy.
It's just TikTok.
You don't even need sound
or it's just like a TikTok.
TikTok music. That's all it is.
But also, I do like a few of the topics that you talk about in your songs because people think I be crazy when I be saying like Ronald Reagan ruined black people.
Yeah.
So I do. And I'm just being honest. Like they be thinking like I be insane. They be like, why would you say that? And I be like, do you know how many things didn't exist before Ronald Reagan became president? So I like that was added into there because it's like some people understand where I be coming from.
Yeah, I try to put cause nowadays these kids ain't really like, they're not teaching like black history, real black history. And then when we did learn black history in school, it was only for like a month. February. Y'all remember that? Like we was in elementary school, middle school, high school, like they'll only be telling you about the civil rights.
Everything
on the wall and everything, like Rosa Parks,
MLK. They talk about the same.
Yeah, like they water it down. Like they don't really go in depth.
Don't forget my friend Martin. They love
playing. They don't really go into depth and depth about like the real intricacies of like what took place in the history of black people. You see what I'm saying? So I like to sprinkle like little Easter eggs into my music. Like, I don't like to be like too overly political in my music because it's still music. It gotta be listenable at the end of the day. But like here and there, like you get what I'm saying? Like like sprinkling little stuff in there that'll make somebody. I'm glad you caught that.
Like I said, most of the time you listen to music, okay, it sounds good, whatever. But it actually made me want to like listen to what you're saying. And I'm gonna have to listen to it like multiple times so I can actually grasp it because it's so much information. You can't just like play it once and be like So you're gonna. I really like it. So it's like something like you said you'll have to think about and actually take in. So I enjoyed that part.
Straight up, I appreciate that.
Do you feel like, or has anybody like said something like you kind of like brought up Kendrick Lamar in your music and because I can see that too, especially with the whole political aspect of it too, because it's like he does that but not too much, just to grab like the listener's attention.
Like you saying like comparisons to him?
Yeah, like people comparing you to him in any way.
Yeah, of course I get that a lot, but you know, like I ain't gonna lie, like as far as like the rap scene and all my lyricists that's coming up know this, like if you like a real talented lyricist, they always compare you to Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, but that's not I'm not saying that's a bad thing or nothing, but just in our generation, them the biggest two mainstream rappers that still carry the essence of what the elements of hip hop is in their music, you see what I'm saying? So it's not really like back in the day, you had a lot of rappers that you could everybody had their own sound, their own style. Like, you had a lot of rappers that you could look at like Wu-Tang, Redman, Scarface, Outkast, like you had the guys on the West Coast like Corrupt, Tupac, like just you know what I'm saying? Like it's just different nowadays. It's not as
I definitely was gonna say
it's
that.
watered down now, man.
Yeah, it's definitely watered down.
It's definitely not that many different sounds. Like I do feel like you have your own sound, but like even with people that's mainstream, I feel like everybody sound the same. But I don't think that's their fault. I just think that's the audience fault because they can't really think outside of those sounds. Is what I think. Like you say, they don't even compare him to Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, but it's other people that rap just like that or like of that same essence, but don't necessarily sound the same. But people don't know them because that's not popular sound. This is what I want to say. Like they have their fans, but like mainstream, I want to say too many.
Like it's like a niche sound.
I agree with that. You gotta look out for that. Like they ain't gonna just play it on the radio.
Like to add on to what you said, another thing you just said, like a lot of the reason that the mainstream artists sound alike is because a lot of them not really in control of what they making. You get what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't really be having creative freedom to just make the type of music that they want to make. So the labels, what they do, they look at numbers and they look at like, okay, the most people are making the most TikToks to this this type of sound, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this what they gonna tell you to go in the studio and make. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people not really in control of that. You only have like the big artists that is control that are in control of the type of music that they making, are the type of artists that you see that's like Beyonce that could go do what it, like Beyonce can go tell her label, or if she signed to a label, I don't know. But she's reached the point in her career where she can go tell a label, hey, I'm finna just do a whole country album. And I came in as an R&B artist. You get what I'm saying?
And they'll back her up. I agree. You can tell the difference between passion and like you're passionate about it, whereas people are just doing it for money.
Facts. I would do it for free. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so that's a passion. Yeah.
What producers and collaborations are on this project, and how did you connect with them?
I'm glad you asked me that question. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, this project is strictly produced by Timothy Nasir, my boy T Nas.
I was about to say that too.
He's nobody else. T Nas, listen, 80 to 85% of the music that you hear me put out is Tim. Like Tim is my guy. We've been locked in for years. We just started a group called Kill the Witness. We're a duo now.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
That's awesome.
But yeah, a lot of the stuff you hear me rap on, Tim produced. He's multi-talented. He a great rapper and a great producer. So yeah, he made everything on this project. Y'all gonna tap in with T Nas.
So we need to hit him up for our theme song.
Do that.
We was like, oh, we know it's the theme song, so since Will do music, we gonna have Will right now.
Okay, listen.
We'll find us
Get us in the studio.
I can do that for real. Listen, you know it's crazy. Pusha T made the McDonald's jingle and the Arby's jingle.
That's
okay.
awesome.
And
So
I
would love to make y'all I love to make the top jingle, man.
It's gonna go viral. On the charts.
I'm so excited.
Who is a win-win?
We've been talking about it.
It was a fairy.
It was a fairy.
Straight up.
Okay, cool. I'm excited.
Maybe next.
Okay, so was the usage of old school samples your idea, or was the beats already made by the producer?
So that's a great question. Me and Tim been working for so long, and our chemistry so well. Like, you know how Snoop and Drake connect, or how like Jay-Z and Guru, or Jay-Z and Just Blaze connect. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how certain people just have that chemistry together?
Yeah.
Me and Tim got that. So we've been locked in for so long. So he'll just send me a pack of beats and I'll just write a bunch of songs, and that's kind of how it went for this project. But specifically, like when you y'all heard the skits and stuff on the songs, or the little clips and stuff on the song. We went back and added that, like those to the beats to make the project more cinematic.
Okay.
Where do you get those from? If you can say, like the little skits or the intros that you
YouTube?
Okay.
The first one, I don't think that's like a real popular movie, but one time I went back and just looked at all Denzel movies.
I was about to say that.
I think he's a Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I don't think too many people outside of like black people watch. She just asked you when you got it from.
Yeah, because I'm not there.
You ain't never seen Trinity, listen.
I don't think.
Okay.
Have you seen any black movies?
Yes, I've seen
Now,
some.
ask her that. Now,
She's my best friend. She knows why.
Messy.
So that's crazy. But yeah. So my parents are pastors, and there was a lot of stuff that I couldn't watch. I didn't even have a TV in my room. So yeah,
That's crazy. My granddaddy a pastor.
okay. And my parents are military too, so they were
Oh yeah, that was
Should I ask this though, because it ties into that same question?
You was one of them people that couldn't watch SpongeBob.
You
couldn't watch SpongeBob?
I mean, I did, but I wasn't technically allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Why?
Because they said it's like dumb.
Yeah, I had a cousin who.
So
I think it was just a little off. He couldn't watch SpongeBob either.
That's off topic, but you couldn't like you ain't see like Disney Channel cartoon.
So I was allowed to watch this. Okay, so I was allowed to till I was like 7. My mom remarried. That's when my dad was like, he took the TV out of our room. He's like, you can't watch this, and this.
The minute
So
she
if we
married,
ever
I would've
saw
never liked
anything, if
him.
we ever saw anything, yeah, we weren't allowed to watch Disney Channel.
It was like at your cousin's house.
It was like
Yeah.
grandma's house, cousin's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh
like
my
some
God.
of my like friends will like put me on that. Like, you need to watch this.
Yeah.
So
Now,
you
how
be
you
binge
know
watching.
about
So you
SpongeBob?
be binge watching SpongeBob now.
I love SpongeBob. I've watched it. I just couldn't like watch it in the house. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that's like when
That you
people
just
were
gotta
at
watch
home.
on YouTube.
But we can talk about it later.
I mean, this is good for bloopers though, because that's.
But what I was saying is, outside of black people, I don't think too many people seen Training Day.
That's crazy.
But because I went back and watched like all Denzel Washington movies, I was able to catch it and be like, dang, that was a good movie. Like
hard,
that was
yeah.
a real hard part.
Yeah.
Like he said, y'all gonna let them do this to me?
Yeah, that's the famous clip right there.
Yeah.
I love Trinity. That's one of my favorite movies actually.
Piggybacking off your answer to that last question, this follow-up question kind of goes into that as well about do you hear the beat first or feel your lyrics first?
Like, are you asking me, do I write the lyrics down and put the beat over it 1st
Or like, do
Okay,
you
so
hear your beat first and then you like, you know.
these some good questions. I like the questions y'all asking me, bro. Okay, so my song making process, it differ a lot of times because sometimes like I could hear a beat and know exactly what I want to do in it. Like I hear the beat and just start rapping. And then as I'm rapping, I'll just like write down, like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll be writing it down. And other times, like it'll be times where I'll write a song to one beat and then I might stop liking the beat, but the lyrics still be hard.
Yeah.
And I might get a harder beat and put the lyrics from the original song on the new beat,
Okay.
and it just be a whole new.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then other times I just go in there, I just be freestyling to a beat and come up with something like that. So it all just depends on how I'm feeling, honestly.
Okay.
What song of yours would you play to introduce yourself to someone who's never met you or heard your music?
The question's getting him.
Did you see what he said?
He said,
Um,
like your big one, like you gotta, like this me.
You can do like top 3 or something like that if you need to.
top 3.
Yeah, what's your top 3 songs you made?
Yeah, that should pick.
Can I just say my favorites? Cause I don't.
Yeah.
Me and my favorite cousin. That song, I Got a Story to Tell. Accepting All Challenges. That song, I Got a Story to Tell too. And then probably Son off of Living Legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them some good ones.
Yeah.
And why?
Why?
Living Legend was that.
Me and my favorite cousin, that's just a person, that's a real personal song to me. That's probably my, like out of the songs I got released, that's probably my favorite song, like that I done made that's released. Just cause of the story, like everything in it is real, like it's me. And accepting all challenges because I feel like that song described me as a person as far as my belief in myself and like being confident, like and always betting on me. Like I feel like that song described me to a T. So and like never giving up. Like I feel like when you hear the song, when this project dropped, when you hear that song, you gonna understand what I'm saying. And then what I said third, Son. That song is so like everything in it, just where I was when I wrote it, like the beat, like everything in that song is just perfect to me. Like I just love that song. Like I'm getting happy talking about it.
I can see it.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
Okay. So what's a weird thing that has inspired you to write a song?
A weird thing that inspired me to write a song.
Like something that was so weird, like you just saw something, or you just had like a random conversation, and you like,
that's a song.
I need to say something about this.
That's a good. I got some good questions. I really like these questions. A weird thing that inspired me to write a song. Let me think, y'all. What's that song called? A lot of my music is unreleased.
Mm-hmm.
So like I say a song that's released. Where the hoes at? That's a weird situation that inspired me to write a song.
Okay. Can we know the situation?
No. Is it against our terms and conditions?
Okay.
Period.
We respect it.
Yeah,
we respect that.
Okay. I feel like it's
It's self-explanatory. Yeah.
Okay.
Where the hoes at? For sure.
Okay.
What it?
But like I ain't gonna say that because the song "Where the Hoes At" for sure. But what inspired me to write that song, it wasn't really like personal to me all the way.
Yeah.
It was more. Y'all ever heard that song by DMX? What these?
Yeah.
That I heard that. It was another song too. It was a song Glock 9 used to have. Free Glock 9 too.
I'm about to say
It was a song. It was a song Glock 9 used to have. But I be listening. Like I learned the song from my little brother, but he was naming a bunch of girls in it. Dreams by Biggie.
Okay.
Like songs like that really kind of inspired that.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm trying to think of a real weird situation that inspired me to write a song. Because like, would you consider like a friend being fake like a weird situation?
Yeah.
Oh,
so somebody respect you and you made a song about
it? Yeah.
It was a diss track.
Huh?
It was a diss track.
Yes. 100%.
You put the name in it.
Yeah.
He said,
really, I ain't gonna lie. I done wrote this songs about my daddy. I done wrote this songs about like niggas I don't like.
Yeah.
A bunch of niggas I don't like. Yeah. Not necessarily even diss songs, but like songs about a situation that happened to me. Yeah. And cause I don't necessarily gotta say somebody's name for it to be like this song.
They know
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know, like. But I got a song called Proverbs 8:36 that's unreleased. Who's Judas? I got a story to tell too. That song, I got two songs called Flaky and Flaky 2. like them was on some mixtapes way back in the day, in like 2019. Called A Rose from Concrete that I got. All this on SoundCloud too. You can go find it. You can go listen. Rap Game Willow, man. Y'all tap in, man.
For sure.
These some great questions, brother.
So do you feel like that's like a form of therapy when you grow up in the studio and you make a song about a situation that really bothers you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a release.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But that last question that y'all just asked me, it got me caught up because like what everybody might consider a weird situation, like I feel like everybody have like friends that's fake.
Yeah.
So I was like a weird situation, like some random. I'm thinking you talking about.
But that'd be
like,
weird.
Like off the wall.
Yeah.
Off the wall. No, it could be just random.
I was gonna say something random off the wall, like I didn't expect this, or I didn't expect you to be weird.
Yeah. Okay, for sure then. Yeah. Definitely, probably like a song like Who's Judas, or like one of them other songs I just named.
Okay, cool. Alright. What's the lyric that you wrote that still gives you chills when you perform it?
I got a song, I got a freestyle I did on this song on Heard 'Em Say by Kanye West. I did a freestyle over that. And I said, good is the enemy of great. I've been working on my energy and making less mistakes. Overjoyous that depression is a feelings I escaped. Like that song, probably that lyric. Like
See, like the stuff that you say, you have to dissect it. You can't just like, oh, okay, cool. You gotta be like, he said
You gotta put him on. What it is? Genius. So he can write down everything.
You talking about rap genius? Yeah, I be on rap genius a lot.
LOL.
Yeah, you should
let that man break down everything he's saying.
Yeah.
Like a breakdown of my lyrics.
Yep.
I should do that. I'm gonna do that for y'all.
That's why I said it's like it gives poetic. Like it's
These
not
are questions. These are great questions. I'm glad y'all asking questions because I never really thought about like the stuff that y'all asking me.
Yeah.
And it's on the spot, and I don't want to take too long to just sit here and
you're
think.
good. Yeah. You're good. It's fine. That's what we want. We want to grind your gears.
Okay,
yeah, it's good to know you ain't just practice something.
Right.
You was just ready to say it like it's really something off the top of your head.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna add something now. Will is a great performer. Will is a great performer because where was that? Was that it was Popalooza or something like that?
Popalooza, yeah.
That man put on a show. That man put on a show. The crowd was like almost on the stage.
Yeah.
The crowd was on the stage.
It was lit. It was like, I ain't gonna lie, that was like a great night. That night was But
I appreciate that.
what is a non-music hobby that unexpectedly influences your music?
Ooh, working out.
Okay.
For sure. Like being going to the gym. Like
I'm pretty sure you do, but do you listen to like your music when you're in the gym or like other people?
I don't even listen to my music
Okay.
when I'm working out. I listen to a lot of. I listen to like pop, Buddy James, Cole, Schoolboy Q, Biggie. Like I listen to people that like they get me going.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, so when you working out, do you like get lyrics then, or does that just kind of like get you hyped to go to the studio and write?
Nah, I think of lyrics all the time. Like,
Okay.
I be walking around like just thinking of like bars all the time. I feel like every rapper do the. Y'all ain't never wrote a rap before, like ever in your life.
I was gonna say, do you do it in the shower? Because I have like made up songs.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
When I was obsessed with Keith Chief, I used to like write.
Chief.
Keith Chief, it don't matter. I used to be obsessed with him, so I would used to write like little songs to like his beats. Yeah.
So I feel like
When I was
everybody.
in high school though, when I used to
feel like every person that tried to write a song before. So you know how hard it is to write a song and make it good, like make it something to where somebody want to listen to. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I feel like as far as coming up with lyrics though, like I come up with lyrics like all the time. Like I be walking around, I could be doing anything and like a bar just might pop in my head, and if it's clever, I pull out my phone and write that down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will say I've like made songs in the shower or like on a walk or something, but like I don't write it down, so I don't remember. But yeah, that's cool.
You ever made a song that you feel like this is good? Like somebody would want to hear this.
I do. Like I be listening to beats. Like that's kind of just something I do in like my me time. I mean, who knows like what it'll be, but that is something that I do. I used to like write books and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's like chapters, the story.
Like Wattpad?
Wattpad?
No, just like.
Listen.
No,
that's a real throwback.
Wattpad coming back up.
Please, I used to think I could write a book.
That's hard.
But yeah. Back when City Girls was real popular, I used to think I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
They made anybody think
they
could do anything.
Only because, like, I'm over Miami. I'm not from Miami, but Florida, like, down South Florida. Like, I know about that. Like, I can do that.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of City Girls music, anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody can rap. Because I don't want to say
City Girls.
What I'm saying is, a lot of times, like a lot of artists that y'all see, it be somebody looked at them and said, "You look like an entertainer." Took them, dressed them up, got them a writer, wrote them some songs, and made them pop. You get what I'm saying? Like that's.
But then they got people that just all that they try to steal that, but it's just not as good as when they do it. Unfortunately, like I think a lot of people took the City Girls sound, and now it's like. It's trash now, no shade. Like when the City Girls first came out, I was so excited about that. Like they sounded so good to me, and then like once everybody wants to hop on that train of I call it P-word rap. Now it's just like it sucks.
You still be bumping the City Girls?
I don't like them apart. I don't like them together.
Yeah, I do.
Like, that's
No,
how
I'm
it's
saying,
like.
you still be
They're
bumping their own
always-
stuff.
Yeah, City
I
Girls
do
for the 305.
Okay,
Period. Y'all know we like what? Like
So
when
they had-
first came out. Matter of fact, I drove to college off the Period mixtape when that first came out.
Driving is crazy.
When F that N-word first came out, me and my friends could not stop playing that in the car, like
Hey, so
all through high school.
So if the City Girls had like a little reunion concert, you going?
For
You
sure.
in there?
What? I'm
I
going.
just
Front
turned it
row.
on like a couple weeks ago and
Front
like played it.
row.
I was like, they actually they
What?
used to be a hit. Like I love their music.
And then
This
they
is
got-
what I want to tell y'all. Young Miami and JT was really rapping on
They
the
were.
Period. Like,
So-
Period was it.
They
So
let
you don't
the
be
fans
slapping
get
the
to
new
them.
JT? You don't slap the new JT?
I really don't.
It's like
it's alright.
she got too many like openings. Like ain't no Young Miami verses. It's 2 JT verses. Like you gotta do JT.
And that's, I feel like
So
that's
you
the same
need
with Young
JT and
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah,
So
like
you
Yes,
need
I
JT.
can't have both. You can't
Yeah.
have
So
like
you
when
can't
I
have
found
one
that they
without
broke
the
up,
other.
I was broken up. Like I
So
was
you can't have
like,
one without the other.
nah.
You can't have Miami,
It just
Miami, and
Yeah.
just JT.
Yeah, you gotta have JT and
yeah.
Miami.
It
I'm
doesn't.
sorry.
It definitely doesn't hit the same. Like they did balance each other out.
Yeah.
But I could say like they weren't passionate about it. It was kind of just like friends who thought it was fun
Yeah,
and cute.
yeah.
And I feel like that's why
Man, a
it
lot of
died
people
out.
just want to make some money, man.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about City Girls specifically because I don't know what their intentions was when they was getting into music. But I'm just saying like a lot of people look at rap like a quick lick.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of people like even Cardi B, for example. Cardi B dropped one album.
Yeah.
Blew up,
Yeah.
got big.
Yeah.
And
Still
you know
got
what I'm saying? You would
Still
hear
got
a
that
feature,
one.
like you hear on
Yeah.
a song every now and then,
Yeah.
Still
but she
get
like
paid.
Yeah.
but folks look
It took her a
at
minute.
folks look at rap like you.
Yeah.
She's not passionate about
Yeah.
Yeah.
music. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You can
Like
tell.
yeah. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with that either, but I'm just
Yeah.
it's a difference.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So like for us, we have people that kind of like ask us to come on the show, and then when we start to communicate and actually try to get them to come on the podcast, then it's an issue. They kind of have like they don't want to do it. So do you have people that ask to like be featured on your music, or might ask you for
That's
a
a great
feature,
question.
and then when it's time for you to actually
Payment
start
ready.
communicating or get the payment ready, now people want to act funny.
I ain't gonna lie with niggas. I don't even be wanting to do songs with them. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people like, and that's not. I ain't gonna lie. It's arrogance. Like part of it is arrogance. And then like it's only like a select few people I be like, oh, I need a song with this person, or I need a song with that person. So I don't really run into no issues a lot of times. And then when every time I done paid somebody for a feature, I got the song back. So I ain't never really had a problem with that like aspect of it. And then me, like sometimes if somebody, I ain't gonna lie, if somebody asks me to get on the song and they not like paying for the feature, like I'm just doing it like for free.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like rushing to like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
get you your verse back. But like if somebody like every time somebody done pay me for a song, I do the verse like then and there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's good.
But I don't really like. I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of people trash games, so I don't really like collaborating with like a lot of artists. Like
Yeah.
all the artists I be wanting to collaborate with is like bigger names.
Yeah,
I was Savannah people.
I was gonna ask you, I'm assuming that you kind of see their work ethic before you even try to, or their effort that they put in before they even, before you even approach them. Because if you don't see no work to like back them, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a waste of your
Yeah.
time.
See, I ain't gonna lie though. Like a lot of people, you will have somebody that, cause I know people that's not rappers, but when they rap, they could rap. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I know people that rap all the time. That's
That's
just you just trash.
Yeah,
But
well.
I just feel like if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
So like everybody now as far as like the work ethic go, like talent hard work always gonna be talent. Like don't mistake what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
hard work is always gonna be talent, but like something gotta be there first. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Yeah.
Like
That's
like so
I got a question.
You better ask the same question I'm about to ask. Go ahead and ask me.
How you feel about the female rap scene?
I
I ain't about to drop your name. He know what I'm thinking. But just overall, the female rap scene.
I feel like okay, so I look at rap differently. Like just because I'm not target audience for something, I can still acknowledge that it's good. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like Glorilla, for example. Like, I'm not just riding around slapping a Glorilla album, but she's a great artist. Like, she can make music, she can rap, she could like. But I'm not finna be riding around listening to that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of females in Savannah is just garbage all the way across the board. Like, it's not even. I'm not even saying it's garbage because I wouldn't like. They not talking about nothing that I would want to hear. I'm saying it's garbage because you can't rap and the music is just horrible. Like,
the sound.
Horrible, man.
My thing is, people know good music. Like, I can say, I might not like what you're making, or it just might not be for me, but I can say it's a good song.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to be trash, and it's one thing to be like, that's just not for me. Like, like I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, that's not for me. Glorilla, that's not for me. But I can't take away from what they do. Like, I still know, like, they make good music, but it's just not for me.
I'm glad you said that, because let me take back what I said about Glow, because Glow got some slap. Glow got real slap. Like, I might be sliding around. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know a song I like that I really listen to. Like, I listen to this song, man. Don't laugh at me.
We're not gonna.
Trina, Killing You Hoes Game.
You see that?
It's so hard. Like, that sounds so hard to me. I really
add that in the video.
You see the outfit?
I'm killing you.
Cute.
Listen, I really love that song.
I love Trina now.
I gotta find the clean version.
Glow got slaps that I like ride around to and play. Megan Thee Stallion is a better example of what I was saying though. Like, like she could like rap to me, but like I'm not finna be.
You know what?
Yeah, but I can't really take away from what she's doing, basically.
Her freestyles are much better.
Her freestyles are definitely better.
That's what she's actually like passionate. The other stuff she makes is just to sell.
Like Big in Texas, she ate that. I ain't gonna lie. Big in Texas, she ate that up. She ate that up.
I love Big in Texas. I can say I don't really have too many Megan Thee Stallion songs, but as soon as I heard that, I said, "Oh, let me go down on this."
She ain't play on that one.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Yes.
What is a takeaway that you want people to have after hearing the project when you put it out?
That I'm the greatest rapper alive.
Period. It's greatest.
Always.
That's how people feel after they hear my project. And I want somebody to hear my project and want to play it again. And I want them to hear it and want to go listen to all my other music too.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to keep going. I want somebody to hear it and be like, hey, boy, you heard this, woo, about woo. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to just grow. Like,
well, I can't speak for that. Like we don't have a personal relationship or whatever. But like, even listen to your music. Like, I want to go back and listen to it multiple times. Yeah. Because like I said, I'm gonna have to digest like what you actually said.
Yeah, I appreciate
so I can attest to that already.
I appreciate
so I'm pretty sure everyone else will.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So our last question is going to be, where do you see your music career going in the future?
Where do I see my music career going? I see me growing my fan base and feeding them consistently. Like, I want to model my career kind of like a currency. Like, I don't want to be like, I realized like when I first started, because I've been making music since I was like 12, so like when I first started rapping, like I used to want to be like the biggest artist, like the most famous, biggest rapper in the world, but like my personality now, like I don't even want, like, cause I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be to myself sometimes. Like, I like to go out and just, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be too famous or too. I don't want to get to the point where I can't. Like, Beyonce can't go to Walmart by herself.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. Like, I'd rather just have some cheese, put my music out to the couple hundreds of thousands of people that want to hear it. And just going about my business like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's really what I want from music. Like, I don't want too much out of it. Like, I don't want to be famous or nothing.
Okay.
Well, I will attest to like what you said about like when you're a celebrity, you kind of lose like a sense of self. Like you can't be your full self or move how you want.
Right.
But I will say like that's why I love music or like what we're doing with the podcast because your legacy lives on. Like even when you're gone, people are gonna hear like what you were saying for real.
That's another reason I started doing
that's
music
big.
too.
Yeah, that's big.
That's why I commend y'all doing our podcast. I'm so glad y'all started the podcast.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. I really want to see y'all go up.
Thank you.
But I feel like I'm like that too. Like I wouldn't mind us being big, but I don't never want nobody like they could just be in my business or they could just come up to me at Walmart and be all up in my space.
Yeah.
Niggas say she's so rude. They gonna treat me like they
You gonna be on the shade room.
Please, too much. Like,
you gonna be on the
why
shade
would
room.
she say that?
I mean, shit, wrong.
You gonna be on the shade room.
Yeah.
rude
When they say about JT, I be feeling like where she coming from because people just like really got their body thinking they can just say anything to you. I don't ever want to be in this point where somebody say they can say anything to me because I'm gonna say anything I want to you as well.
But I feel like
And
when
we
you're
gotta digest that.
yeah, but I feel like when you're yourself, no matter how like me and you are completely different, but
Yeah.
like we're real in ourselves, and I feel
Yeah.
like people value that versus someone being fake or like
Yeah.
putting on a front for like to be a celebrity status.
Facts.
You can tell people are like genuine people.
Yeah.
Even JT, like people may think she's rude, but like at the end of the day, we love her or like her personality because
Yeah.
she's real. Like she's not trying to be
Yeah.
someone that she's not.
Facts. Shout out to JT.
Shout out JT.
Please.
And I'm Justin.
I know we said we had one last question, but I'm gonna ask another one. Do you have like a rollout for your I got a story to tell too, like how you do that?
Yeah, but if I say it, it's gonna spoil it.
Okay.
Okay. But you got one though. Like it ain't just gonna be like I'ma just drop it. Yeah. Okay.
I have a question. Do you mind do you want us to put out like a snip on this video, or you just want everything to be when you
like a song?
Yeah.
like just a snip of the song?
Because my favorite song was what it's called, something with far in it. Or
This Far?
Yeah, this far. Yeah, I like that song. Yeah, that was my favorite one.
That's y'all know that song by The Game, Wouldn't Get Far?
Maybe if we hear it, but I'm not good.
I know y'all know that song.
Yeah, you can
bro.
play a snip of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know y'all.
I'm sorry, 50 Cent. I ain't never.
Oh, not 50
I know y'all gonna know it when I play the beat. You don't even need to hear the whole song.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I might know this.
Oh, yeah.
You know
I
this
the
song? Yeah. It's sampled. It's the same. I think it's sampled that.
Okay.
And I just called it This Far.
Yeah. I like that one.
Do you have a preference of what you want us to play, or we can choose?
Nah, y'all can choose. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, do your thing.
So about this song for us,
Yeah.
when we get in the studio,
Y'all,
Whenever y'all ready.
No,
maybe for
we
season
ready.
3, we want to roll it out for season 3.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
season 3, no,
No.
season 3 roll out.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, we should have song
Like the talk, like a jingle. Like y'all want like a jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to do 2. We want to do.
Yeah, we want a
theme
long
song.
version and we want a theme
Well, I
song.
want to
diss.
We want to do a
diss.
theme song, and we want to do a diss track.
Oh, yeah.
A diss track. We all dissing.
Yeah.
It's really
Podcast,
just
kind of
people
process.
who
Yeah. Anybody that played it on
don't take
face.
us- like people think we're not
We ready to
professional.
diss
Like we have everything.
So
set.
I
Yeah.
so if I make the top
You gotta
this
tell us
song.
how to say
Listen,
it.
wait. If I make the diss song, I need y'all to. I need
You gotta-
at the
you gotta
end
tell
of the
you gotta-
song. I need a 1 minute interlude. Y'all just talking, like popping it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna plug y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tap y'all in with Tim, cause he can make the beat like y'all could tell him like the idea of what y'all trying to do. Like send him some reference points or
So we're gonna
something.
be in there like
And
Monica.
he can make a little beat or something for y'all, and I write something to it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
We're
Because that's going to be something
Monica.
different. Yeah. None of them that made them a
Nobody else
song.
can
Yeah.
do song.
when they said you tired of the podcast host talking over you on the mic, always trying to be in the camera before you. Well, we don't do that over here at Talk That Talk.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Yeah.
I like that.
We already
don't
started
do
out
that.
high.
Talk that talk. I already like that part. Period.
Straight up.
I don't
Okay.
know.
This gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be
This gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm ready. Anywho, but to close out, you can just tell us where we can find you at on social media.
You can find me on Instagram at Rap Gamewell. You can go on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever you use. Google, type in Rap Gamewell, search me up, go jam some music, and I got a story to tell too coming soon.
Do you have a release date?
Not yet. I'm going to probably drop a release date in the next following week.
Okay.
So y'all have time to follow so you can be
Get them updates. Period.
But the project is done though, like 100% done.
Yeah.
Everything done, all the music done, cover art. Like now, all I'm doing now is just probably about to shoot a couple of videos, get some content, get some content for it, and then start rolling the project out. So we in motion.
In motion. We love it. Okay, so to end our episode, we usually end it with a prayer. And since you are our guest, would you like to lead us in prayer to end the episode?
I would. Come on.
Period.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. I would like to ask you to expand the Talk That Talk podcast. Keep blessing them and the platform and what they're doing. And bless all of us, and as well as the guests and everyone viewing this. Amen.
Amen.
It's evident that I'm the greatest, baby. We come from Decatur, way below the Mason-Dixon. That's why all these crackers hate us. Hip-hop needed me to resurrect it, nigga. I'm the savior, no debating. You is not a crash out, get an education. You is not a gangster, you are what they call interpolations. The fact you living while I'm living, show appreciation for all these unique creations and prophecies being painted. Go try to change your situation before you start complaining. I would get this far or spit this hard. Can I testify? I need a witness, Lord. Tryna stack my chips with the quickness, boy, saying what they gon' do, but that shit just noise, yeah. Even under pressure, never switch my voice. When I leave the earth, they gon' miss my voice. Throw my hood up in pictures, nigga, it's my choice. You would think I'm from the Shy, got an Illinois like.